Hey, it's Nidge. Welcome back. Join us today. We're level 20. We just dinged in the previous episode. I took it upon myself to travel from Orgrimmar to the Barrens, just to save us that flight at the start of this episode. So let's go. I also took the liberty of conjuring a bit of water before I logged out, so didn't have to wait and do that straight away. We're taking a quick right turn out of the inn and heading west. We're going to go and hand in Verog the Dervish, which was our second Kolkar leader quest kill. Must remember to use our blink. Up us speed across the continent quicker. Before I left Orgrimmar, I also bought some potions just to keep us going. A few mana, a few healing. Just in case we want to dive into Wailing Caverns, it's nice to be prepared.
Very good. You must have really stirred up those centaur. Our guards spotted activity down near the stagnant oasis, which was probably you. You should be proud of your deed, adventurer. There is much bravery in you. Hezrul Bloodmark is the leader of the Kolkar centaurs in the Barrens. He is fierce, brutal, and cunning. Defeating him would disrupt and fracture the Kolkars, greatly reducing their threat to us. So kill him. As with Barak and Verog, bring me Hezrul's head. He leads his people from the Lushwater Oasis to the south.
What I meant to do before we left in the crossroads as well was change our hearthstone. So we're heading back to the crossroads now. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll do it then. We should probably grab this quest actually. We have space in our bags. This is Egg Hunt.
Hey, adventurer.
South Barrens.
I've been sent to the crossroads to watch over the land and take note of its happenings for my masters in Orgrimmar. One object of my studies are the insect-like creatures found to the south in the Field of Giants. We know little of the creatures, so I'll be making it a point to discover more. They seem to have intelligence to them, more so than any normal animal. Take this digging claw and collect some of the creature's eggs from their mounds, but be careful. If alerted, they will attack you.
Okay. Hearthstone is now in Crossroads. We're going to fly to Camp Tarajo because we have a few quests down there. Enraged lizard, thunder lizards. We've also got Consumed by Hatred. And there's also a quest that we can pick up down there, I believe. Weapons of Choice. Or some such similar quest. That's the Tribes at War quest, that's the one which I meant. Kill 6 Bristleback Water Seekers, 12 Bristleback Thorn Weavers, 12 Geomancers, and return to Mangletooth camp. He says here, you must strike my enemies. You must help Mangletooth, the Razormane, by weakening the Bristlebacks. Both tribes are very spiritual, tied to the earth and its power. It gives us strength in all things, especially war. If you want to find out who really causes Thork and the Horde such an anguish, then help Mangletooth. You attack the spiritual leaders of the Bristlebacks to the north, weaken them so the Razormanes can defeat them and rule the Barrens. So it's a nice one to have together with Consumed by Hatred, where we have to collect 60 tusks. So we will do that one very shortly. Just going to head and do the lizard quest for now. While we're over doing the lizard quest, we'll see if we can get hold of the rare thunder lizard that drops a quest. He is level 24, I believe, so he might resist quite a lot of our spells if we do locate him, but if we can find him and kill him, it's a nice easy additional quest for us. Oh, need to be careful. So these are the rare alliance that NPCs that roam through the Barrens, level 25, 24. They would make very quick work of me, so we'll keep away from them. Okay, the blue thunder lizard that we hope to find isn't here, so he must be over here somewhere. We'll head on over, have a look. That's our 3 thunder lizard blood anyway. Looks like our tanker must have been killed recently. I haven't found him yet. Sometimes he can be over here, but very rarely. No, he's not here. Okay, so we must have caught him in between spawns. He's not about. So we'll head back to Camp Tarajo, hand in this quest, and we'll get a follow-up for killing a Thunderhawk lizard.
It is good to see you return with proof of victory, and it is good to know you have done so with your bones unbroken. The Thunderhawk adventurer is a fierce beast. It is time for you to face them. You must find where it roams, and bring me its wings as proof of your successful hunt. Do this, and your time with me will near its end.
There we go, that's the Thunderhawk wing. Very quick quest that one. Now we'll head north and we'll try and get our bristlebark tusks and do the kill quest. The mana shield is lovely because it stops pushback from the spells, so like those ranged hunters, it stops it, but it does use up a fair bit of mana really for the privilege. But I guess as a mage we're already kind of used to drinking every other mob, so it's just par for the course. of being a mage, I guess. Just got lupine slippers of agility for agility. Level 11 leather boots. No good for us, but I'm sure there's a hunter or a rogue out there who'd appreciate them. Okay, that's not very effective use of AoE there because I had to use a healing potion. Obviously do a lot more damage than what I thought. With the roots and the ranged spells, yeah, it caused a lot more damage than I thought. I'll stick to single target on these. Okay, so we've got 39 out of 60 tusks so far. 6 out of 6 water seekers, 8 out of 12 thorn weavers. The geomancers which we need, they're further north, so we'll just focus on getting these thorn weavers for now. Okay, that's the last thorn weaver we needed. So we'll head north for 12 geomancers. Use our fire ward for these fights. As these geomancers actually kick a little butt. Can't see it on the map there, but from memory there is a Kodo around here that gives a quest drop. Just go and have a quick look for him. I think he's just east of where we are. Oh, there he is. He is dead, so... Lakota Mani. Someone must have got to him before us. Looks like he might spawn around here because that's where his corpse was, so... Might just hang around briefly. Let's kill a few giraffes and bits and pieces while we wait a couple of minutes. We'll start to head back. Can only wait so long for these types of quests to come back before it becomes very unproductive. We'll have another look for him when we finish up here. He can actually spawn slightly west of where we are as well, so we'll have a look there. That's 8 out of 12 geomancers. We will just take a quick walk. See if that Kodo is back. And he's nowhere to be seen. Either he hasn't spawned again yet, or we missed him again. That's okay. We will head back west again, pick up our final geomancers, and as we walk over, we might find him. Or we might not. It's all good. Not sure when we get our first mana gems, but I think they're going to be handy when we get them. Is Geomancer number 12. So one final look for Kodo. is. It's level 22, so we should be okay with this one. I'll tag him quick because we don't want to lose him. There we go. Lovely, we've got the Kodo liver for Jen's Empty Keg Quest Part 2. And we also got the hoof of Lakota Mani. So, nice bit of extra experience. Before we go back to Camp Taraja, what we will do is we'll just swing by and see if we can find the other blue thunder lizard, who also drops a quest item. He wasn't there when we were there earlier, but you never know. Might have a bit more luck. He's there, dead. Our tanker. He's quite distinctive against the other red ones, or pink ones, whatever colour they are. We'll just have a quick look over here. Sometimes he does spawn quite quick. And can be over here. So. No luck with him today. Right, so we'll head back and hand in what quests we do have. Which we have a few. We did Consumed by Hatred, we did Cry of the Thunder, Hawk, and Tribes at War. And we're not far off, level 21. Quite exciting.
What? You, like the Thunderhawk, should be proud. You have bested every foe we set you before, and have done so with strength, courage, and honor. But your path, adventurer, continues. In fact, you will find the true hunters forever strive, forever walk their path with the same pride you have shown me. Now it is time to move on. You have hunted the beasts of the Barrens. Your spirit is strong. But a hunter must always be prepared. A true hunter can stalk prey down any path. Mountains and swamps will not sway him, not even the sea. Find my sister Maren. She hunts the great water beasts along the coast. She will be your teacher in their ways, but be wary in your search for her, for the Barrens coast is held by humans. Lakotamani is called Earthshaker in our language, and his steps are like gathered thunder. He is with you now, and his courage mingles with yours. Together there is no conflict you cannot face. Walk tall, adventurer. Walk tall, Earthshaker. Adventurer, Melor Stonehoof has heard of your deeds, and has set a path before you. If you wish to take it, then go to Thunder Bluff and speak with Melor. You will find him on Hunter's Rise. Your strength impresses me, adventurer. Your willingness to embrace the hunt gives me confidence that you could move on to bigger game and bigger challenges. The forests of Ashenvale represent a vast untamed wild that the Horde seeks to impose its own will upon, both politically and spiritually. If you seek to prove yourself in an unproven land, seek the guidance of Senani Thunderheart in Splinter Tree Post. The outpost is due north of the path leading from the Barrens. Loktar!
Adventurer, you take my task seriously, and for that I thank you. Although my desire for revenge remains, I can at least smile seeing that the Quillboars have felt pain themselves.
There we go, so we took a quick flight there to the crossroads and ended in Consumed by Hatred as well, and we dinged 21.
Hello, man.
So let's have a look. One more talent point. I think we're going to continue an improved Blizzard. So we're 2 out of 3 with that, which is very good. Just looking through our quest log now, so we have Miner's Fortune, which is level 18. Ezreal Bloodmark. Port to Kadrak, that'll take us out to Ashenvale. We have the Sanaflange manual, that'll take us where Miner's Fortune is. Deep Moss Spider Eggs, so that'll take us through to Stonetalon. As will Letterta's Engine, Jinzil rather, and Ziz Physics. What we might do is we'll pop down and kill Ezreal Bloodmark, circle round Wailing Caverns and hand that in. We might give counterattack, which is the finale of those boss kills, a go. We'll see. It can be quite difficult. But we do have sheep and other things on our repertoire. And after that, I think it's probably time to head north to the mine. Our time in the Barrens, though, is quickly coming to an end, I'd say. have some other questing to do towards 22, 23, 24 down the very south, but till that time we have quite limited things to do here now, so we're going to have to decide what to do next. All of our next moves though take us into the fray for PvP, so that could be quite interesting. We either need to go to Ashenvale or Hillsbrad or Stonetalon. Probably Stonetalon is the most likely. Here we go, we've found Hezril. There we go, we have Hezril's head. Actually, what seems sensible at this stage is if we walk around the Wailing Caverns, hand in Hezril, possibly do counterattack. Then we'll head into Stonetalon. Just need to make sure, did I pick up every quest into Stonetalon? We have Deep Moss. We have Letter and we have Ziz Physics. I think that's all we need. We do need a couple of spaces in our log though, because there's a few quests going in. That we need to be ready for. So what we might need to do is drop some of the ones that we have in Sepulture. For instance, the Weaver. So that doesn't have any quest items for it that we need to worry about. Same with Arugel's Folly and a Recipe for Death. We can all pick up all of those again in Sepulture when we head there, as long as we keep Husband's Revenge and Barrens Peril. They're kind of our litmus test for when it's best to go back. If we do, we need to we've got a couple of Ashenvale quests around level 18 that we need to make sure we do. We'll see how we go, but we will need to abandon a couple of these. I think I'll just get rid of Arugel's Folly and a Recipe for Death now. And that way we have a bit of room. We'll give counterattack a go. Before we do that though, I'll just summon some water and food. So we're not trying to do that halfway through a quest.
I commend you, adventurer. These centaur are undisciplined and cannot focus their rage as the orcs can, but they are fierce nonetheless. In defeating them, your valor is proven.
The Horde commends your successes against the Kolkar, but the Kolkar themselves are maddened. I have reports that a contingent of Kolkar has traveled to the Barrens from their home in Disolus to seek vengeance. My latest report was that even now, they move against these bunkers from the west. Face the Kolkar invaders and end their threat in the Barrens. Kill them until their leader, Warlord Kromzar, appears. Defeat him and bring me a piece of his banner as proof. We're counting on you, adventurer.
Time to die. Time for killing.
I kill you.
Time to die. Ha! For the Horde! Time for killing. Ha! Time to die. For the Horde! Time for killing.
Here he is. Just try and get our max health. I'm not sure whether you can actually.
Time to die. For the Horde!
This is the challenging bit of counterattack, is the ads that come with him. Invite this guy, I think he wants to do the quest.
Time to die. Time for killing.
go to the effort of killing him and kiting him, and I'm going to die to lightning bolts and not be able to... There you go. That was hectic, but we got there.
What do you have done it? You have defeated the Kolkar. I will be sure Thrall receives word of your actions here, adventurer. Stand tall. You do yourself and the Horde proud.
I don't know what awaits us in Stonetalon. It could be quiet, or it could be a PvP fest. Both of which would be fun.
Ah, adventurer. Very good. We will need your skills to deal with these plunderers. The Goblin-run venture company moved into the Stonetalon Mountains, chopping down trees and burning huge stretches of forest. The spirits of this place are nearly blind with pain and rage. We must stop the venture company. Head northwest beyond the Great Wood Vale and into the Windshear Crag. You will find the goblins and their servants at work. Show them the Horde will not allow the exploitation of Stonetalon. Show them in the language they best understand. Violence.
The Grim Totem clan raided my village and killed most everyone. I killed all I could, but barely escaped with my life. Adventurer, all I wish now is that more of them are dead. You will find them just to the west of here.
Relax.
Ah, a letter from Darsok. I have not heard from him in many years. So the last of the Bloodfeathers are dead, eh? That is good news. I can remember when my friend Rokan went with that crazy Moknathal to kill her older sister. Ah, to be young again, like you. So excited I am. 3 little cages for 3 little elves. But what shall we do with our lovely tree-hugging friends? Why, let's give them a taste of... what do they call it? Forest magic. I'll need a good mess of Stonetalon sap. From those horrid felines, bring me some twilight whiskers. This calls for plenty of coarser eyes, of course. Can never have enough eyes. Oh, and lest we forget, a precious scale from a fey dragon. Hurry to Stonetalon Peak, adventurer, so I can brew some forest magic. We trolls here at Malakajin have prospered from the land. Stonetalon Mountain offers great hunting for us to live on. Lately we have attracted the wrong dinner guests. The spiders in these mountains have been raiding our camps at night, looking to steal our hunt. If you were to help us kill off these ghastly beasts, we at Malakajin would be in your debt. Spiders are everywhere in Stonetalon. Just head north from here and you will see what I'm talking about.
Nice to pick up a few early quests. What I tend to do here is, so there's a further quest up here for, I think it's arachnophobia it's called. Yeah, arachnophobia. That takes us into kind of a spider's den, where we can do the spider quests. And basically we do a little loop. We do the spider quest here, go in, pick up these quests, go to Ziz Physics, kill here, start to go back, circle back, kill the 2 quests that we just got on the entrance, hand them in at the entrance. That also takes us to Ratchet, so we hearth to the crossroads, go to Ratchet, by which point we'll have got the flight path and we can fly back and carry on. So and we do that kind of twice with the follow-ups, and that leaves you then with just some high-level quests in the Charred Vale and Stonetalon Peak. You might have like one for Gerenzo, who's like level 27, 28 here. This will lead us nicely into kind of the level to go back to Silver Pine and then into Hillsbrad. just got layered there. For no good reason. Well, no good reason we're aware of anyway.
Victory or death.
Yes.
That's nice. We almost died there trying to do it solo. I forgot that he had that web thing that he does, so that would have been horrific. But the hunter invited us to group and saved us from 2 venom spitters that were about to make quick work of me, so that was really nice of him. So we killed the spider, Bessaleth. Creepy looking thing. When it comes to spiders, if there were spiders this size in real life, I would happily move to the North Pole or Antarctica to get away from them. No problem at all.
To the Forsaken.
greeting.
Good hunting, adventurer. Basilith is an old predator in these parts. I will miss her not. Take this reward as a token for being the forest champion. Perhaps now many more will travel to Sunrock Retreat without fearing what lurks in the dark.
Okay, so we handed in Arachnophobia and we got quite a nice staff as a reward for Stamina 5 Int. So that's replaced our Staff of Orgrimmar that we got from the Ragefire Chasm quest. That leaves us with 18 quests in our log, only space for 2, so there's a couple here just around the top that we're going to take with us for now. We'll come back for the others when we do other sections of Stonetalon. But for now, we're going to take the one that leads us into Boulderslide Ravine of this fella here.
What? Something is amiss here in Stonetalon. Can you feel the tension in the air, adventurer? Southeast of here lies a deep cave in Boulderslide Ravine. The kobolds there are frantically mining a rare crystal called resonite. I need you to bring back some ore samples so that I can understand what's happening in that cave. I also need you to investigate the depth of that cave. Go, young adventurer. It's imperative I know what evil lurks under these mountains.
I'll drop down here and seize his physics. He'll give us a quest to kill some goblins.
I thought those venture company higher-ups were slave drivers. But then I met Sputtervalve, the cruelest of them all. Ha! Though it's better than being out of a job, I suppose. Or worse, working with that Gerenzo. If you're here to help, I've got something for you to do. Terrible what the venture company has done here, eh? What were they thinking? Goblin company hiring a gnome. Lucky for me, Sputtervalve knows a genius when he sees one. Hired me just after I'd been kicked out. Tells me they built some enormous wood-cutting machine. And Sput wants me to steal the plans for him. Unfortunately, Gerenzo, bloody gnome, wants me dead on sight. Maybe you could steal the plans for me. You should be able to find them on one of their operators.
I'm not sure how we managed to aggro both of them, but we did. This could be close. I'm gonna run out of mana. Hopefully he doesn't go and tell his mate. I managed to pull his mate anyway. Great. Just jump over here. Ugh. There we go, there's the blueprints. And we just need to kill a few of the loggers. This is rogue country around here. There's a lot of foot lockers for them to learn their lock picking with around here, so you need to be very careful. Ideally, unlike what I've just done there, we don't really want to be dropping too much mana. Need to always be ready. loggers. That's all we need. There we go, that's us done here for now. We do have deep moss spider eggs. We might go and try and get a few of those now. Before we head back, ideally we should be doing that and handing it in to Ratchet.
Time. Hey, is that what I think it is? Great, now, let's see. How am I supposed to understand this stuff? Can't figure out the way gnomes think. Let me tell you, I'm surprised they could build the wheel, let alone those flying machines they like so much. This envelope has all the information I was able to snatch as they booted me out the door. Venture company internal documents, some manuals, technical things. Oh, and of course, the Super Reaper 6000 blueprints. Sputtervalve has taken up residence at Ratchet in the Barrens. Shouldn't have much trouble finding him. He's a little green fellow.
2 more quests to do to finish our session today. We're going to head to Boulder Slide Ravine. Do that now. And then avenge my village. And we'll head out, hand in. That'll be it for today. Still a bit to do though. Get us a bit of water before we enter the tunnel. Well, that was a close one if I had not taken my health potion there. I stupidly parked myself way too close to my Frost Nova to cast my Flame Strike there and was getting hit while I was casting it. Why I didn't move, I do not know. We need to be careful of that. It's always the worst part of this quest is actually getting in this section here with those couple of geomancers. So it's actually quite nice to have the AoE spells to manage it a bit better. Can't believe that Geomancer just stopped to mine that before he came to kill me. Cheek of him. Didn't want us to have it that badly that he took it out before he died. One spell I thought we'd get our hands on at 20 but didn't was Counterspell. Which is handy for when we're dealing with spellcasters in close quarters. Oh, our first death really in the fray. It was unfortunate. We probably should have used a health potion rather than a mana potion, but I thought I could get them down before they got me. Those electrical lightning bolts that they send just really do damage. We were so close as well, we just needed to investigate the end of that ravine. But never mind, it's not that far to run. I think they must have had some kind of earth shock as well, because my my blizzard was cut very, very short. No, it looks like it was just probably I got hit rather than I did have my mana shield on, I think. I'll have to look back at the video. Yeah. Whatever that was is what killed us last time. Some kind of earth shock. Okay, so we finished that quest. A little bit messy. But we did do kind of a death skip, I suppose, from Orgrimmar to Crossroads around level 10 or 11 to get the flight path. But other than that, I believe that is our first death in combat, which for 21 is not too bad. So we will just hand in the spider quest. Blood feeders.
Sweet, Mon. Good news. Perhaps we will have fewer unwanted dinner guests tonight. Many thanks, adventurer. We are forever in your debt.
We just need to kill some of the Grim Totem clan on the way out. There we go, that's the last quest on our list today. Yeah, we made short work of them. We managed to pick up the flight path at Sunrock Retreat, so what that allows us to do is drop off here, Hearth, fly to Ratchet, and then when we want to start back we can fly into Sunrock Retreat and again walk out Hearth to crossroads, etc. But we'll be doing that next time.
Adventurer, I thank you, but I will never forget what the Grim Totem have done to my village. Adventurer, you've done a fine job killing Grim Totem. If you dare, Grundig Darkcloud and his personal band of brutes is by far the worst of the lot. He was the one who led the brutal attack on my village. You will find him in Grim Totem Post a bit further up the path to the west. Kill him, and I will be forever grateful.
Bravely done, adventurer. We may ultimately need the wisdom of Tauren elders to calm the spirits of Stonetalon, but ridding the venture company of its personnel is a good first move against them. To truly tend the spirits of Stonetalon, we must consult the Tauren elders. I do not know many of their leaders' names, but I do know of one, Magatha. I have heard that she is very old and she knows much. If anyone can marshal spiritual aid from the Tauren, it is she. Magatha resides in the Tauren capital of Thunder Bluff on Elder Rise, the city's northeastern bluff. Speak with Magatha and tell her of the peril of Stonetalon Mountains. There is a relation to the spiritual magic of shamans and the natural magic of druids. This is why we shamans can hear the plea of the spirits of Stonetalon. Many of their whisperings are lost to me, but one message, one vision is clear. I saw a vision of two man-shaped machines in Windshear Crag, northwest of Greatwood Vale, felling trees with impossible speed. These metal beasts must be stopped. In my vision, the machines were marked with strange symbols. XT 4 and XT 9.
Physics, eh? Can't say I trust him, but this information seems good enough. What I wouldn't give to have the venture company out of my hair. They do come up with some good machines, though. I can't deny that we've benefited from using some of the improvements they've devised. The matter of this gnome that has been hired by the venture company has caused a bit of a stir in Undermine. The trade princes do not approve of Razdunk's consorting with this Gurenzo. Riddlevox has asked me to take care of the problem, and I'm sure he was instructed to do so by one or more of the trade princes. Of course, the director didn't tell me that. Let's just say I have a hunch. Whatever the case, Gurenzo must be removed, and it would be a fitting test to have physics take care of him. You got them! Thank you! I'll have these sent to Dizzywig and get them shipped to Booty Bay. I can already taste the profits. Here's your cut, adventurer. I couldn't have made this deal without you. Okay, so the raptor horns didn't work so well.
Okay, so we've got the follow-up quests from Ratchet. And we're just flying back to Sunrock Retreat to hand in Boulder Slide Ravine, which will ding us 22. What we'll do then is we'll port to Orgrimmar, train up, and finish our session. We will be all ready to come back to Sunrock Retreat at the beginning of the next episode to progress. 22 will also take us fully into Improved Blizzard, which is really good. That will max out our Improved Blizzard slow. The effect will then lower the target's movement speed to 65%, by 65%. That'll allow us to progress in other areas, probably improved Frost Nova, which would be the quickest route then into Shatter at around 24, 25. So it's getting exciting. We're getting deeper and deeper into the Frost Tree, and like I said earlier, there's nothing bad in the Frost Tree. We're really quite spoilt for choice when it comes to this area. This is more of an AoE build that I'm looking at putting together, and perhaps at 40, if we have the spare gold, we could consider doing dual spec, allowing ourselves the flexibility of having a solid AoE build, but also then more of a single target build as well. Whether that's frost or whether that's fire, Probably would be frost. I think I tend to be more of a frost mage than I do a fire mage. Just in general. I think fire does have some huge burst and damage potential, but it's not something that I've particularly played a great deal. I remember in 2004 actually I had a mage for a while that 2004 going into 2005, the original vanilla, and fire was fantastic in Battlegrounds. It really was. I mean, you're so vulnerable, but at the same time very, very capable in terms of killing. Okay, I will hand this in, and while I do that, I'll also port us to Orgrimmar.
Greeting.
Yes, that's it. The resonite crystals have a trace of earthen magic. The kobolds must have dug deep uncovering an earthen. Legend states that the earthen are creatures created by the Titans. They were used to create the land our feet walk on. This most definitely is a threat that cannot be ignored. Perhaps I can enchant these ore samples to use against this kobold plot. You have uncovered a dark threat to the land, adventurer. The resonite cask you have found in that cave houses a slumbering earthen by the name of Gogorok. I have changed the mixture of the resonite crystals that you gathered with my shamanistic powers. Take the enchanted resonite crystal and smash open the resonite cask, which houses the earthen. When awakened, Gogorok will be weakened. Slay him, adventurer.
There we go, and we ding 22, so we've gone to a trainer in Orgrimmar. We have Arcane Explosion, rank 2, Conjure Food rank 3, Fire Blast rank 3, Scorch rank 1, which is new, Scorch the enemy for 53 to 65 fire damage, and Frost Ward, which is new, which absorbs 165 frost damage, lasts 30 seconds. So some great spells there. Put these on our bars. Thanks very much. Thanks everyone very much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, well done, fair play. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me grow the channel, and it's very much appreciated. So yeah, until next time, take care. Safe journey all, and we'll see you soon.